Good morning, my viewers. Today's topic, I want to give you the disadvantages of Raila Amolo Odinga in Kenya. Now, before I give you what I intend to give you, for the first viewers, please subscribe, comment, like, and do all those, so that when we produce a video like this, the YouTube channel first notifies you earlier. Now, in today's topic, let us look at the disadvantages of Raila Amolo Odinga in Kenya. 1. Raila Amolo Odinga was not a multi-partisan. And for this reason, that's why Raila Amolo Odinga has been moving around talking of he is the pioneer of multi-partisan. We have realized that Raila Amolo Odinga was not a multi-partisan. Why? Because when you look at the Nyanza region, where he comes from, we only have one party. And that one means Raila is not a multi-partisan, because we only had Ford Kenya run by his father with no any other party. We only had LTB run by Raila Amolo Odinga with no any other party. Now we have ODM that is run with no any other party. That man shows Raila is not a multi-partisan. Look at the other areas. Look at even Western. Look at even Ukambani. Look at even Central and all other parts. We have many parties that are on the table. But when you look at where Raila comes from, we only have only one party. And if you are not among that party, you will not get anything. Number 2, no one is going to be held hand by Raila Amolo Odinga when he becomes or when he goes home. Look at the history. During the Simeon Nyachai, Raila failed to hold his hand, and even he moved away from the meeting that was held and went out to support Kibaki. That one means that Raila has no one good heart, he's not a multi-partisan, and he cannot support anybody. And then when he went out and supported Kibaki, Raila assumed that he's the only person who has made Kibaki to be the president. Number 3, when you look at the ODM, the way it was formed, even Raila Amolo Odinga was not there. We only had Balala, Najib, we only had Nyaga and Kalonzo. Those are the pioneers of ODM. But when Raila came in, he interfered everything and disorganized everything. Then he made sure that he took out the party. What does it mean that Raila is not a multi-partisan? Then, when you look at even when Masinda Muliro was a member or the pioneer of the Ford Kenya, then it went to the father. Then when the father was to leave this party of Ford Kenya to Kijana Wamalwa, Raila refused, and that's where even people doesn't know where the hatred between Raila and the father came. Where it came from the releasing and handing over of the Ford Kenya party. That was 1994, and even that split that includes Wamalwa, Kijana, and Oginga Odinga, and even with the father, with Raila himself, it brought up to Thika massacre of 1994 because of Raila Amolo Odinga, which disrupted the meeting that was held during those days, so that the party does not go to Wamalwa kijana. Then from there we see that Raila is not a multipartism, because if he could be a multipartism, we could have seen the good things that happens on his hand. Now we look at also what happens to Raila 1995 when he resigned from Ford Kenya. He went and formed LDP, which carried the day in Luo Nyanza up to 1997, where he reigned as a president of the Republic of Kenya, and he did not win. And what happened? That is when Raila started complaining to the Supreme Court that, and remember, he was number 4. Number 1 was Moi, Kibaki, Omolo Kijana, and Raila Amolo Odinga. But now, being the 4th in the race, he also went to the court and complained that he has been stole the votes. That one means Raila is always a complainant. Now, there is no day and I repeat, there is no day that Raila will support anybody. There is no day Raila will support multipartism, despite the fact that he's moving around and howling that he's the pioneer of the multipartism. There is no day Raila will do the good things in the country, despite of what he did in the past. Now, I want to appreciate lastly to William Samoei Ruto, who is now the President of the Republic of Kenya, that he has been good since the beginning and up to the end. Now, being the man of the law person, he has demolished these families of Kenyatta, Moi, and Oginga Odinga. This one shows that Ruto is a hustler and a fighter in the Republic of Kenya. Now, we urge those supporters of Raila Amolo Odinga to support him so that he makes a family that is good. I thank all my viewers. Welcome, and let us see when I produce the video like this next. I appreciate and welcome you all.